42 wonderful psychology facts you must know human behavior and life. Let's explore the colorful psychology world together. You can tell us in the comments section your mood today is good or bad. Men aren't more entertaining than women, they only make more jokes, they don't care whether others like their humor or not. Women have half as many pain receptors on their bodies as males, but they have a much greater threshold for pain. We're naturally second-minded because other people don't approve. Yawning to have someone else's yawn is a normal phenomenon, despite not feeling exhausted or asleep. One of the myths regarding its infectiousness is that people catch it to express empathy. You seem to think more about a specific individual than about catastrophic events. Researchers have observed that thinking that something bad is going to happen is less stressful to understand than not understanding how it will eventually wind up. Anything that your mind says has an identical response from the body's cells. We would like to break more laws if one law is too strict. London cab drivers, who need to know every street in London, have an expanded hippocampus that indicates that this area is increasing as you decipher more details. Our minds are working on making boring speeches more exciting. Memories are more like pieced images than precise snapshots. When you feel like you're low on something like money, you're obsessive about it. A scientist named Thomas H. Morgan discovered that chromosomes had inherited knowledge. Your brain is doing more imaginative work when you're sleepy. It is also found that staying optimistic about the future can powerfully shield people from physical and mental illness. People who view crime shows and films have consistently overestimated the frequency of crime in the real world. Your reliance on social media is the product of your psychological system. There's a neurological explanation why you thought like your phone was vibrating because there's absolutely no warning called phantom vibration syndrome. Some people live their lives as if they were in a reality television show. Feeling as though you are in a TV reality show is considered the Truman Syndrome. Seeing others favorably shows our positive characteristics, seeing others negatively reveals our negative attributes. Depression is often referred to as the product of thought. Imagination causes issues that didn't exist. Being happy around people makes you happier. Convincing yourself that you slept well tricks your brain into believing you did. The sort of music you listen to influences the way you view the world. Romantic desire is biochemically indistinguishable from serious obsessive-compulsive disorder. Phobias may be memories which are passed down through many ancestors by means of our DNA, according to new studies. Researchers are thinking of adding internet addiction to the general list of psychiatric illnesses. No one born blind has ever had schizophrenia. Your choices are more logical because you think about another language. Human behavioral studies indicate that a person who loses mobile phone experiences a fear comparable to a near-death experience. A hug longer than 20 seconds will produce hormones into your body that makes you trust the individual who is hugging you. People are franker because they're emotionally drained. That's why people mention things in late-night talks. Chocolate discharges the chemical oxytocin, which is the same chemical your body produces when you are happy. Happiness, rage, sorrow, anxiety, disgust, and surprise are the 6 feelings that are uniformly conveyed. People seem to be happy when they're kept busy, as this keeps them from worrying about bad problems in life. The sight of water has a very calming and soothing effect on people, which makes them experience happiness, calming thoughts, and be even more imaginative. People seem to respect items more when they assemble them on their own, also partially named after the furniture from the renowned store, the IKEA effect. Money will buy happiness, but only to a certain extent. Retrograde amnesia is a disease where you don't recall much of the injuries. About all colors have a physical wavelength associated with it, but the magenta hue does not. Instead, the brain is actually viewing the color as not green. We scream out when we are really happy, and our hypothalamus in our brain can't distinguish the difference between good happiness and sorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and take a moment to share it with your family and friends. Please tell us in the comments section which fact impressed you most from today's video. Love you and see you next time. Thanks for watching.